We're investigating dark occurrences that these people caught on camera. You're about to see creepy hauntings from the deepest corners of the internet, so proceed with caution. If you enjoy binge watching the creepy, scary, and mysterious side of YouTube, well, that's what this show is all about, and I upload once a week. So put the subscribe button under your pillow and let the dark energy simmer. This video shows someone visiting the gravesite of a loved one when something completely terrifying happens. Out of nowhere, the uploader hears what sounds like faint, muffled screams coming from inside one of the coffins. If you listen very closely, you can even hear what sounds like soft, rhythmic tapping coming from inside. Almost immediately after they realized what they heard, another muffled scream echoes from that same coffin. This time it's more obvious and seems like someone has been buried alive. The eerie moment shakes the man to his core, and the footage just ends abruptly with no other clues. The morbid and bizarre nature of this footage has left other people that have seen this wondering where exactly those noises were coming from. Is there actually someone stuck in there? Or could the person recording have accidentally captured a much darker moment of an actual spirit from that cemetery trying to make contact with the outside world? A single mother and her children captured footage of a deeply unsettling encounter outside their home. They were all woken up by strange noises in the middle of the night, began recording for evidence, and this is what they captured. They saw shadowy figures lingering around, like someone or something was silently watching them from the darkness. At this point, the entire family was in the living room, listening to what sounded like a cat meowing outside of their front door. At first, the cries seemed like it was a cat looking for help, but what's very disturbing is that the meowing doesn't sound quite right.
¿Quién eres? Tú no eres un gato.
¿Qué pasó? ¡Ay, qué es eso!
Vete de aquí, ¿quién eres?
¿Qué es eso?
¿Quién eres? Tú no eres un gato. Te ordeno que te vayas de mi casa.
Instead of resembling the natural sounds of a cat, the sound seems oddly forced, like someone or something is attempting to imitate it. Other viewers that have seen this footage caught something even more unsettling. A pale, human-like face is briefly visible within the supposed cat's face. If you pay very close attention, it seems like whatever kind of dark being is lurking outside is actually trying to lure the family into opening the front door for it by pretending to be an injured cat. Just the possibility of something evil and manipulative like that is enough to make this moment deeply disturbing. A woman that moved into a new house says disturbing events have taken place and may even be haunted. Unexplained noises and strange movements have left her fearing not only for her safety, but also for the safety of her dogs. This time, she's outside late at night on the front porch talking on the phone with her boyfriend.
Okay, I'm hungry.
I understand that. I can't just not leave without my work clothes.
Okay, that's fair. Well, do you want me to just make something here?
What do you have?
I mean, like pizzas or maybe chicken nuggets, nothing crazy.
Do you have ranch at your house?
No, can you bring your ranch?
Pretty much.
Come on.
Dude, my door just closed.
Is that the slam sound?
Yes. And it's locked.
What the fuck?
I just got locked out of my house.
Is the only one there?
Yes, nobody's here.
That's kind of scary. Where's the door?
Lara! Linda's inside by herself. I don't even see her in there.
Well,
Hang on.
Don't do anything rash.
Without warning, the front door violently slams shut all by itself and even locks on its own. She immediately realizes that she's been locked out of her own home. Some strange dark force let itself in, shut her out, while both of her dogs are still inside all alone. She starts panicking, not knowing what to do, calling out for them, and then decides the only other option left is to run around the entire house to try and make her way through the back door. The second that she gets back inside the house, something even more strange happens as well. The back door then shuts violently right behind her too, and now the front door alarm is ringing aggressively and repeatedly. She isn't expecting any visitors either, and there is no one else around the home at the time that this was recorded. Yet, the front doorbell is ringing like someone or something is desperately trying to get inside. Days later, in the middle of the night while resting in bed with her dogs, she begins hearing an unusual and very creepy tapping coming from the window right behind her.
Luna, come here. Sit, 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 sit. Come here. Can't see.
Even though the situation is ultimately scary, she still proceeds to open the window, and if you listen closely, it almost sounds as if those someone or something is whispering, "Hey." Other people online who have seen this footage say that whatever kind of dark presence was tapping on the window was waiting for an invitation inside, and when she opened it, it was too late. A woman uploaded very disturbing security camera footage that left both her and her husband searching for answers. According to the couple, both of them were sound asleep when strange things began happening inside their bedroom, but one of them briefly does remember hearing some unusual noises in the middle of the night. Neither of them realized what had actually happened until they reviewed the security camera footage together the next day, and it's terrifying.
I was fully asleep at this point and I was trying to wake up. We were both half asleep at this point, and I don't really remember what happened exactly. I just heard a sound. It wasn't until we watched the video.
It looks like something invisible enters the room, quietly closes the door behind itself, and then begins moving random objects around the room. The woman did admit that she had been experiencing strange occurrences all throughout the house in previous weeks leading up to this footage, but none of that was even close to this. And unfortunately for the couple, posting this video online only made things worse for them. Many people that have seen this believe that they actually captured evidence of a very sinister paranormal presence.
Have any actual explanation like that's scientific to why these things are happening to us that would actually put us at ease? I have had a few experiences at my house before this one, but nothing to this extent. So I don't know. I think it might be following me.
Many people have even begged the couple to leave the house immediately and entirely, thinking that the dark presence that has let itself into the house has now completely infested it and it is too dangerous for them to stay. Whether it was actually just some kind of natural phenomenon like a weird draft inside the home, or it was actually something haunted is still a mystery. What do you think we're seeing here? Someone watched creepy surveillance footage online of an abandoned building and decided to investigate it for himself. He completely ignored the disturbing reputation centered around the property and continued to proceed climbing through the second-story window. Almost immediately, he sensed that something just didn't feel right. Every room seemed to carry some kind of sense of dread throughout the house. As he was trying to figure out where the knocking sounds were coming from, he was looking down a shadowed hallway and saw what looked to be a dark, mysterious figure peeking out from around the corner at him. It seemed to just be there standing stiff and watching his every move. Then, unnaturally, it seems to just drift back into the darkness around the corner from where it began, like as if it knew it had been caught. The uploader was in complete shock and immediately began walking in that same direction, trying to catch whatever kind of thing that was, but when he went around the corner, no one and nothing was there, and there wasn't any place to hide. Other people who have seen this footage have also noticed something very strange about the figure's movement. Instead of walking or running away, it seems to just float away into the darkness as it disappears. But whether this is just a simple weird shadow of the man himself from weird lighting in the building, or something haunted that is roaming around the property, has never been uncovered. In November 2023, a school janitor was walking through an empty hallway during his night shift when he saw something that continues to haunt him to this day. The high school where this footage you're watching takes place has a chilling history. The school itself was built on top of an old cemetery. Throughout the building, old framed photos of that cemetery can still be found hanging along its walls. For years, janitors have claimed that the school is haunted and very strange things are said to happen during the night shift. One night, this janitor is inside one of those classrooms after a student party and notices that an inanimate red balloon is following him.
No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just See? That right there. Just Ooh, okay. See, no. It just follows me no matter what. Ooh. No, I can't.
It seems to happen no matter where he walks inside that room or even outside the room, and even though there are other balloons inside the classroom, it's only that one red balloon that looks to be attached to his presence. But then, if you look very closely, for less than a split second, a dark figure suddenly appears flying by in the background through a window. The mysterious dark silhouette just speeds across the hallway before vanishing out of sight with no explanation whatsoever, and it completely terrifies the janitor. And according to him, he is never going back to that same hallway or investigating the same classroom ever again after what he experienced that night. This next video is considered one of the creepiest of any online horror or mystery topics. According to the uploader, the mother featured in the footage has been experiencing very strange paranormal occurrences ever since moving into the home. And almost immediately, you can feel that something just isn't right about this moment. There's a very heavy sense of dread throughout the whole dark house. The children sound very scared and distressed, just clinging to their mother as she is nervously trying to record and investigate the strange noises coming from somewhere else inside the house.
Ready?
As she tries to muster up the courage to protect the kids, she slowly starts to head outside of the room to see the source of the noise. And that was her mistake when the dark energy was unleashed. Without warning, a chair sitting in the kitchen violently slides right towards her all by itself. The movement was so unnatural, maybe even supernatural, that she was so terrified running back into the room with her children after what she had just experienced firsthand. The more you think about it and replay this moment, it's almost as if this family already felt and knew that something dark had broken into their safe space before the chair ever moved. Before you go to sleep tonight, make sure to check the darkest corners of your bedroom. You never know what could be lurking, waiting to haunt your home. If you've stayed until this point in the show, please subscribe so that you never miss a creepy, scary, or mysterious upload, and watch this one here.